Good afternoon. I'm Nancy Hatton with Montessori Tide School in Jacksonville Beach. I am the owner and teacher in this school, and what I'd like to share with you today is something that I feel makes Montessori Tides unique. Many of our teachers here have come to Montessori not necessarily through the avenue of seeking to educate children or even work in a Montessori school necessarily. Many of us have come to be Montessori educators through the gift of experience that our children bring to us. So today I wanted to share a little bit about my story. Not that every story happens this way. Often teachers are working to be educators and they discover Montessori, but oftentimes Montessori finds the teacher as opposed to the teacher finding Montessori. So how I came to be a Montessori teacher is when my children were little. They were 3 and 4 and I was looking for a daycare. So I traveled within a 10-mile radius of my house looking for daycare after daycare for my children. And every experience was not the experience that I wanted for my child. Finally, I stumbled across a little Montessori school in Beech Grove, Indiana that was just a few blocks from our house. And I went in to do an observation. And I walked into the classroom and I saw busy little children all over a beautiful, prepared environment. And as I sat there, I saw children come in and go to work. Little children, 3 and 4-year-old children. And then I noticed one little boy. It was wintertime. One little boy came in and he was all dressed in his coat and his hat and his scarf and his gloves. And he stood by the cubby. And he looked around and he looked around and I thought, is anybody going to help him get to work? I noticed a teacher stopped by and talked to him, but he just stood there in his coat and hat. So I continued to observe the rest of the classroom. Before long, I looked up and the little boy had his hat off and he had his scarf off. A few minutes later, he had his gloves and his coat off. And then, before long, he was off to work. And I thought, wow, those teachers gave that little guy the freedom to take his time, to feel comfortable, and to get himself ready and prepared. And now look what he's doing. He's set off to work. And that was the environment that drew me to become a Montessori educator. It drew me to the philosophy that I wanted to raise my children in. It's more of a way of life than just a way to teach children. Montessori philosophy encompasses so many amazing aspects, from peace education to learning amazing math at an early age, and learning to work together as a community, in a group, and taking responsibility for yourself and helping others take responsibility for themselves. And that is what drew me to be a Montessori educator. And I believe in our school here at Montessori Tides, there are many teachers that have come to the same experience, and that's what's brought us here. So I hope that maybe this will inspire you to take a look at what Montessori could do for you, your child, and their education. Thank you.